Hello and good morning. Somebody asked why I wait a while before I begin, and the reason is because our community on Facebook takes a moment for the live stream to show up, for them to connect, whereas YouTube is more immediate. So 30 seconds we wait to give people a chance to get situated and to be ready to perform their own candle lighting along with us. This is our 6 a.m. Pacific time moment of spiritual practice, contemplation, and affirmative thought and prayer. I'm traveling a lot in the next 2 months, and I will be in different time zones, so be patient with me, please. In case I get it wrong, I may pre-record some of our content, like this one, for example, so that I can be certain that it is at the correct time for the community. This is August the 3rd, and the reading today, by the way, in August, in our book 365, A Year of Daily Wisdom by Ernest Holmes, uh, in August there are no scriptural quotes at the beginning of each chapter. It goes just straight into and many, like a lesson from Dr. Holmes, followed by a suggestion of what to say. It says, say, and then it gives what to say as an example. And there are a number of ways that can be used. The idea is to say it inwardly, read it quietly, or listen to this broadcast. Or you can also say it out loud. There's another wonderful way to use the words that are suggested, and that is to hand copy them in a journal. And the reason why that is so powerful is because when a person slows down to the speed of right, the thought has to accommodate the slower speed. And so there's a concentration of attention in the words, and it's a very powerful practice. So if you use that, please let me know about how that goes for you. I love it. I love hand copying texts that are meaningful to me for the reason of having them be absorbed deeper in. Today's reading, here is the mini introduction. You are part of the universal mind. You are one with it. You live and move and have your being in it. Now, by now, you must have heard that phrase in this year's reading up to August many, many times. Live and move and have your being. And I've mentioned where it's from, and I wonder if you remember, where is that from? Live and move and have your being. It's a wonderful phrase, and it's very well loved by Dr. Holmes, that tells you a little bit about his upbringing and where his spiritual origin, his religious origins are. You live and move and have your being in pure spirit. All that spirit is exists at the very center of your being. And the degree to which you accept it is the degree to which you experience it. And as you let yourself feel the divine presence in everything, more and more you will have a song singing joyfully at the center of your being. And you only have to be still and listen to this song, because it's always there. That's what the title for August 3rd is. I sing a song of joy. So let's be still, like Dr. Holmes suggests, for a moment, and tune into the song of life. Now, here's the part where he suggests we say this, and I'll read it in a moment. The living spirit is always closer to me than my breath. There is nothing else. I feel this loving presence all around me. Its song of joy sings within me. Its song of love vibrates at the center of my being. It is as if its song of peace is chanting endlessly in a hymn of praise, in a hymn of beauty, right at the center of my being. So today, in this moment of contemplation, I let fall away from my mind all other considerations as I listen instead to the song of the living spirit within. Through this practice today, I tune my thought into the sunshine of the living spirit. Its brightness shines within me. Its joy expresses through my laughter. I am a place where the radiance of the living spirit expresses itself. And so for a moment, during this practice, I let fall away anything that keeps me out of the awareness of the living spirit within. I lay aside anxiety as much as I can, letting my shoulders drop and my face soften, my hands relax. I lay aside all striving and calculations, computing, planning. And instead, I let my attention drift easily to the presence of the living spirit within me as a law of love that is running my life. And as I do this, I am filled up with a joyful anticipation of a greater awareness of all that spirit is in my life today and the multiple opportunities I have to express it and share it and connect to others through it. And right now, gratitude wells up within my heart for the blessing of this practice and the awareness of being connected to all that is. And so it is. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, and I look forward to hearing from you and being with you again tomorrow morning. Have a blessed day.